Boris Johnson is set to hold last-minute Brexit talks with the EU's Ursula von der Leyen as Prime Minister's deadline looms. Brexit negotiations are expected to come an end in just 2 days on October 15, and while neither side appears to be able to come to any agreement, the Prime Minister is planning one last chance at crucial talks with the EU. The Prime Minister is set to hold a conference call on Wednesday with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen ahead of the crucial Brexit deadline. Boris Johnson has spoken to both EU chiefs in recent days as the deadline he set for a trade deal to be agreed with the bloc approaches. Last month, the Prime Minister gave the EU until October 15 to secure a post-Brexit trade deal with the UK, in order to make sure both parliaments have time to ratify an agreement before the end of the transition period. And it appears Mr. Johnson is making one last effort before the negotiations end. Earlier this week, the EU's chief negotiator Michel Barnier suggested the deadline will not be adhered to. Mr. Barnier told EU ambassadors the talks will likely continue past Thursday's deadline and does not believe the UK will pull out of the talks if an agreement is not reached. Trade talks are likely to continue until the end of the month, rather than stopping on October 15, insiders believe. The European Parliament has said it could ratify an agreement if one arrived before November. Informal Brexit talks are taking place in Brussels this week, ahead of a European Council summit on Thursday. Mr. Johnson previously said the meeting is his deadline for a deal, having imposed the time limit early last month. Over recent months, the two parties have struggled to come to an agreement over key issues like fisheries, and chances of a no-deal scenario remain very high. The Prime Minister has been urged to walk away from Brexit negotiations if no deal has been agreed by the end of the week. Brexit Party Chairman Richard Tice told Talk Radio Today, Boris did say that if a deal wasn't agreed by mid-October, then that was it, end of negotiations. And he should stick to that. And he should make it very clear we are where we are and that's it, and everybody can plan. If we haven't got a deal, we mean it, we're stopping negotiations. If you want to resolve something in the next 24 hours, otherwise we're done, folks, we're out of here. Bags packed, files closed, and we'll go to the arrangement that Australia has with the EU, which is based on WTO rules.